Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Arceus, and welcome to 2019. I'm just gonna be generally ramble about stuff while I'm doing this. You might have noticed I'm using my character as a stand-in for me. I'm not actually using the camera. Simple fact for that is I decided I wanted to use my character as me for a while because I kind of look like shit until I get myself looking a bit better, and I wanted to put him as a stand-in so that everything looks nice and smooth. Plus, I don't have to edit as much as if I actually just recorded my screen. I'd have to try and figure out to get the cuts just right. For with this, I can just keep talking and cut where I need to cut when I'm in the editing. But that's just why the videos are like this. I want to do more of these. I want to do more vlog type things. I want to build more on that kind of thing that I want to do. Because I want to talk more to you as an audience rather than just being here. I don't want to do as many Let's Play stuff as well. I don't want to focus on Let's Plays either. That's going to drop off quite a bit from this channel. I want to build into something that I can do better, is better, and update things seem to be more like my kind of thing. Just talking to the camera tends to be, well, not even to the camera at this point, tends to be my own, the thing I like to do, you know. It's much easier on me, much easier on my editing, especially without the thing. And I can get it to a video size that I want to get it to. Plus, I want to update you guys on my game that I got in the works, Malcore, it's currently called. I may change that in the future. It's only a working title. I also want to focus a bit more on my YouTube doing stuff and do a bit more Twitch and actually set up time for myself to do stuff. I have been heavily lazy in 2018. And before that, I have just been heavily lazy, and I need to focus more on improving, doing better, and I want to do better. To this year, I've decided I'm going to do better. In fact, before this year even started, I decided I was going to do better this year. I was going to be a better person. I was going to be better at everything, and I want to try. I want to push myself forward and stop distracting myself and stop procrastinating. Stop being so lazy. Because I am lazy. I am a lazy person, and if I can get out of doing something, I will get out of doing something, which is not the way I should be thinking. I'm going to do more vlog type stuff because this is easy for me to pick up and do. I'm also going to be setting aside time during the day after work to do work, to do this kind of stuff, to do talking, recording, editing, maybe doing small Let's Plays, much smaller Let's Plays. I'm not going with huge Let's Plays, and I'm not going to do lots of Let's Plays anymore. And, of course, the other thing I want to do is focus on my game. Making my game, because I want to make my game. The last game turned out terrible because I was both lazy, procrastinated a lot, didn't get much done, and then rushed the end because I wanted to get past it. That's not how I should be making a game. That's not right. That's not good design. That's terrible. That's a bad way of thinking about it, and I don't want to be stuck in that. I don't want to be stuck in that anymore. I want to be better. So I'm going to push myself harder. As I said before, I'm a lazy person, so I don't exercise much, which is really bad for me, to be honest. I drink lots of crap, I eat lots of crap, and then I don't move for long periods of time. My work made me better, but over the past couple of weeks, I've been off ill, so I haven't barely moved, on top of eating crap, going to bed at crap times and all that. So I want to try and fix that in my life. I have actually got weights, special weight packs, on my wrists at the moment. At this point in time, I have them on my wrists. I don't know if it'll work out because they're supposed to be for ankles. I don't know if they'll work out, but I got them from the shops. And I figured, do it. Go for it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You can always put them on your ankles and walk around with them on, because that's what they're supposed to be for. But this way, I can stay on my computer, I can stay in a stationary position and still exercise a little. Just a bit of exercise. That's all I've been looking to do. I have a weight somewhere around here. Right next to me. I have this weight. It's a 3 kilogram weight. I don't use it. Because I never think to use it. Because picking it up is something I have to consciously do. With these weights, all I have to do is put them on, and then I never even have to think about them ever again. I could put more of them on. I could get a few more on that wrist, a bit further down my arm, weigh my arms down, and then every time I move or gesture, I'm exercising. That is so much better than what I've been doing. I can even put some on my ankles so whenever I walk downstairs or go over or walk down the shops or whatnot, I'm exercising then, doing proper exercise. And I think that's better. If it starts to hurt my wrists and it's bad for me, I will stop doing it. But I want to improve and I want to take any chance I can get to improve, be a better me, and move forward. Because all I ever seem to think about is how bad things are, but I never make a move to do better. Do better. That's what I should be saying to myself all the time. Do better. Forget complaining about life being so boring or stale or not worth time. Do better. I know a lot of people can't think that way. A lot of people do get into a depressive state, and a lot of people do get a clinical depressive condition, right? But that's not me, and I really need to push past my laziness because I am lazy. They always say the first step to fixing something is admitting you have a problem. I have a problem. I'm lazy. I am fucking lazy. And I seem to swear randomly. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep moving forward. And I've got a lot of characters I built up over the years. I got Malcor, I've got Nair, and I've got Scud. And I've even got Metal Knuckles, and I've got a little Knuckles toy. I want to turn into a Metal Knuckles. They have to start stocking them. Come on, guys. Maybe if I become big, I can go and talk to Sega and go, hey, make a Metal Knuckles doll. I'd buy that fucking thing straight away. Thing is awesome. You see my freaking avatar thing. I'm going to change the backgrounds on these as well a bunch of times. I'm going to keep, might have some animated backgrounds, some stationary backgrounds and whatnot. My character won't move until I get someone to animate it. I'll probably pay someone or something. I don't know. I've been thinking about it for a while, getting a proper one. Maybe even an animated one. But I'm not an animator. I cannot animate. I'm not good at it. Okay? The best I can do is pixel art. And that's only because I can edit something into something else. That's not helpful, really, in this situation. So I will look for something along that lines. I also need some help with my game. The problem I've got is I've always tried to go in it alone. And there are so many things I cannot do. And I should be asking for help. I should be asking for help. So here's the help cry right now. If anyone can write music, help me with the artist parts of the game, maybe some of the design, I'd be eternally grateful for that. Any help, I'd be extremely grateful. Please note that the last time I had someone do the music for my games, the music didn't turn out well at all. And at the time, I did not have the heart to tell the person, because of this, the music was absolutely horrible. I've just gone back and played it once, and it was just terrible. I'm sorry to the person who made it, but I should have said something at the time. And if it does happen again, I am going to outright say, I don't like this. Can we put something else in? I'm going to just go, let's do better. Because that's basically my motivation for this year. I should put that on one of my freaking board things. Let's do better. Do better is going to be like my freaking statement of the year. Do better. I have to do better. And if I don't do better, what am I doing? What is the point if I'm not doing better? I want to try better. I want to do more stuff. And I'm going to keep rambling this. And I will edit everything down as much as I can. Cut out the rambly. I will cut it all down and I'll make it into a video. I want to talk to people more. I want to converse a bit more. Do a bit more of stuff. Again, I just want to be a better me. I'm going to go back to playing Splatoon because I enjoyed Splatoon. There is a slight extra cost to that now because of the Nintendo Online, but I enjoyed playing it. So I want to play that more on my streams. I'm going to do a little bit of more on Abyssal as well because I'm doing Abyssal stuff, and not many people moved across from my main Twitch to Abyssal's channel. So we can all, but on Abyssal I'm going to spend more time in multiplayer stuff, so maybe it's not as necessary anymore. But on occasion I will do some Splatoon over there. One of the other members has expressed interest in playing Splatoon together, so it can be a multiplayer thing as well. And I can direct people back and forth. That's another thing. I've got to try and direct people. Guys, I'm going to put in the description below a link to my personal Twitch and a link to the Abyssal Twitch and the Abyssal YouTube channel and the Discord for Abyssal and my personal Discord as well. So I'm going to put all that in the description. I'm just going to throw it down there because I need to do better. That's my theme for this year. Do better. And I want to talk more about things. I want to be more sociable. I want to talk to people more. I get stuck on one thing and stick with that one thing or one group or one anything, and I just ignore everything else. And I think that's a bad point to me. I should not be doing that. I should be expanding my horizons, getting everyone in, because even though I like to keep my groups small, I shouldn't. Honestly, I shouldn't. I want to try and get my words out there. I want to get my voice out there. I want to get talk to more people. I want to get more friends, more people I can rely on, more people that I can help me with my stuff, or I can help with their stuff. I need to get more of that. So keeping to a small group is not a smart plan, especially for me, right? Even with me being introverted, I should be doing better. I should be trying to go out there. There are plenty of introverted people on the internet. They go out there, they grab as many friends as possible, and they say, yes, I'm going to keep talking to all these friends, even though I'm introverted, even though it takes the time and effort out of me. I need to do better, and I need to go and do better. I need to stop saying that. I like to repeat myself. That's another thing I like to do. But I want to focus more on building relationships, building up my friend base, getting known a bit more, going to talk to people, be friendly with people, speak my mind. I am so afraid to speak my mind that I never say what I want to say at any moment. I should say it. I should say what I think is good. I should say what I think is bad. And even if it gets into a bloody argument, I should talk about what I feel about things rather than just bottling it up and leaving it as another thought, another problem, another thing that I should not say anything about because I've got it in my head that I shouldn't say anything about it. I should. I should. It's my thoughts, it's my opinions, and I should be able to say them. If I cannot, what is the point in having them? You know? Anyway, I'm just gone on a complete ramble. I'm going to do more stuff with my channel. Again, my main channel is going to start becoming a bit more active. I'll have a bit more minute time. Cutting stuff down from 30 minutes to freaking 10 minutes is going to save a heap of time. Unless I have to heavily edit them, in which case it might take a bit more time. But with a still image on there, it's going to render through quickly as possible. I want to do more stuff with my games, of course. I want to do more updates for you guys about my game. Maybe play a little bit of it to show how things are working or how well things are going with the game so far and get a bit of feedback. That's the biggest thing I've been forgetting to get from my games. Feedback. I need to go to people and say, hey, what do you think about this so far? I am always so worried about spoiling things for other people that I do not go to people and ask for feedback. And that keeps ruining my games because people would tell me early on, oh, this is boring, or this doesn't work, or this sounds annoying, or looks annoying, or it's bad. I need that, and I'm not getting that. I really should be getting that. I should be asking people, is this okay? Is this okay? And of course, I'm probably going to add bits in here and there on this entire thing because I could add a few bits in post. I may think of something else in post. I'm going to add that in or take stuff out that don't need to be in here. The whole point of this is for me to ramble for a while and end up with a video of about 10 to 20 minutes, right? And I want to make 10 to 20 minute videos, not half an hour long onwards, because that's stupid. Why am I doing that? I also want to play stuff I want to play and get on to games that I want to play. There's this really interesting game. Honestly, I'm not sure what I think about it at the current point, but it's been so interesting for me, I've just been playing it. And honestly, I think I can make a 20-minute video that actually has a lot of the gameplay in it for that game. And it was gifted to me by someone I know, by Eviscerator MK2, a game called Rebel Galaxy, was gifted to me. And I think it's interesting. I'm not hugely into it, but I've spent quite a lot of time over Christmas just freaking focused on just playing that for a bit, and I found interest in it. I'm not hugely into it, but I found interest in it and I want to share that. And I also kind of want to, instead of doing Let's Plays of games, maybe do review stuff. It's going to be heavily opinion based. It's not going to be like your typical review. It's going to be, I say my opinion on this thing. That's it. Of course, you're always going to have different opinions to me. Everybody's going to have different opinions to everybody else. But it's great to get that out there, to say those things, because if I just keep them in my head, they're useful to no one. I might even throw some theories out there about certain games. I may even think of some other stuff while I'm still talking here, or while I'm not here, while I'm doing something else. It's a lot of the time I get thoughts that disappear into nothing because I thought them at work or whatnot. I'm actually planning to get a better phone so I can do like vlog stuff when I'm out and about, so I don't have to be at my computer to do these. I can just put the video in, separate the audio, and put the audio on. Or I could just put the video on as it is. Then you get to see my horrendous looking face. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody called me Quasimodo or something like that, because of how freaking my face is sort of warped a little bit. My eyes specifically have warped. I've noticed that myself. I don't know if it's to do with my eyelids coming further down, or if my eyes are just parsed, separated, gone up and down or whatnot. But I've noticed a difference, and I think I look absolutely horrible, to be honest. And that's what I want to change about myself. I want to focus on motivating myself to change, right? I need to move forward. And if I keep looking back and looking at how things currently are and not doing anything, I'm not going to progress. I want to progress. I want to get better. I want to be a better me. And I'm not going to do that by sitting here doing nothing all the time. And this is going to be my outlet. I'm going to talk. Because even though I have people in the house other than me, they don't tend to listen to it. And when I do like Let's Plays and stuff, I talk anyway. And they hear that and they don't care. They don't care. So I'm fine. Why am I worried? I'm too worried all the time. And I hide behind every little detail, every tiny little thing that I can hide behind. Because I don't want to move. I don't want to have to do something. I don't want to have to defend myself about something. I don't want to have to be involved. But I should be. I have to be. I should be. Not that I have to be. I want to be involved. I want to get my voice out there, to be part of the discourse. It's important to me. And for some reason, I always leave it on the back burner. And I never voice my opinion because I'm always too scared to do so. Well, let's leave that fear behind. I don't care who's watching. I don't care at all. Another thing I want to do is improve my opinion of work. Simple fact is, I could be thinking better. Generally, when you're trying to think of something, if you think of something as bad, it's always going to be, in your opinion, bad because you're constantly thinking that it's bad. Well, if you want to improve your opinion of something or make something better, maybe think of it as better. And it might become that way, especially if it's just on the verge there. My character, I'm going to stick the character on there that has the Spyro wings and the Spyro everything because I like dragons. Spyro's the thing I'm currently, well, technically playing. I will be playing that in my own time. And my own time is going to be after I've done my work. After I've gone to work and then done my work after work. Yes, that's exactly the right phrasing. Because I'm going to go to work and I'm going to come home and I'm going to do work. Because it's important that I progress, that I do better, that I be better. Hopefully this will be a turning point for me. If this can be a turning point for me, that'd be great. If you guys can help motivate me too, that'd also be great. Just in the comments or in the Discord or on stream, just go, hey, do better. Or, hey, tidy up. Or, hey, did you do this today? Did you do your daily work on top of your work? Do this. Have you done this? Etc. That'll be enough motivation for me to look at it and go, oh, maybe I haven't. Or maybe I could just go, yes, I have. And that's a good point for me then, because then I've already said I have. I don't know. I might leave that part out. But as long as we can keep moving forward, let's move forward together. Let's do this. Let's do better. That's my phrase for this year. So thanks everyone so much for watching. But for now, we are done here. Let's do better. See ya.